back to my YouTube channel. And in this video, in this series, today we are going to decide when to use Azure container instances and what is Azure container. Okay, so again, it is a very informative video as per my knowledge, and rest of is up to you whether you are making note or not. So, guys, we will learn about what is Azure container. Okay, let's see. So, guys, while virtual machine are an excellent way to reduce cost, okay, versus the investments that are necessary for physical hardware, they are still limited to a single operating system per virtual machine. So I hope this is very clear to everyone. Like, virtual machines are very helpful to reduce the cost, obviously, because we do not need to purchase physical hardwares. Okay, and they are still limited to a single operating system per virtual machine. So on one virtual machine you can install, you can operate single operating system. Okay, guys, and if you want to run multiple instances of an application on single host machine, so for example, now you have multiple instances of application and you want to run it on single host machine. So containers can help you here. Containers are an excellent choice. In that scenario, you can use containers. Okay, if you want to run multiple instances, I'm telling 3 times the same thing. If you want to run multiple instances of an application on a single host machine, so guys, this should be your note. You should make note of this line, this sentence, statement. Okay, we are learning about instances, container instances. So if you want to run multiple instances of an application on single host, you should use container. Okay, and apart from this, what are container? Let's see now, because I'm telling you, you should use container, or containers are an excellent choice. So how it is? So guys, containers are a virtualization environment. Okay, first of all, it is a virtualization environment, much like running multiple virtual machines on a single physical host, much like, just like same as it is physical server. Okay, uh, you are running multiple virtual machine on a physical host. Let me take highlighter. You can run multiple containers on you can run multiple containers on single physical or virtual host. Got it? Very clear. Let's see the next one. Unlike virtual machine, you don't manage the operating system for containers. Virtual machines appears to be an instance of an operating system that you can connect to and manage, but containers are lightweight and designed to be created, scaled out, and stopped dynamically. Okay, guys. So this is the difference between virtual machine and containers. So virtual machine appears to be an instance of an operating system that you can connect that you can connect to and manage, but containers are lightweight and designed to be created, scale out, and stopped dynamically. Fourth, while it is possible to create and deploy a virtual machine as application demand increases, okay, it is possible. Containers are designed to allow you to respond to change on demand. Fifth one, with containers, you can quickly restart in case of crash of hardware interruption. One of the most popular container engine is Docker, which is supported by Azure. Okay guys, so we'll learn about Docker also later on, and these are the 5 key points about containers. Okay, so container is nothing but it is a virtualization environment, just like physical host where we run multiple virtual machines. Okay, now manage containers. So guys, containers are managed through a container orchestrator which can start, stop and scale out application instances as needed. So this is how the management of container is done. Okay, and there are two way to manage both Docker and Microsoft based container in Azure. The first one is Azure Container Instance and Azure Kubernetes Services. Okay guys, so there are two way or two type to manage both Docker and Microsoft based container in Azure. So the first one is Azure Container Instance and Azure Kubernetes Service. I hope it is very clear. Now let's talk about Azure Container Instances. Okay, so here I'm going to cover only the first one, Azure Container Instances, and for the rest of Azure Kubernetes Service I will be recording separate video. So guys, Azure Container Instances offer the fastest and simplest way to run a container in Azure without having to manage any virtual machine or adopt any additional services. So it is very simple and fast way to run a container in Azure. Okay, and without having to manage any virtual machine. Very simple. Next one, it is a platform as a service offering that allow you to upload your containers which it runs for you. Very simple. So two things you should remember about Azure Container Instances. Simple, Azure Container Instances are fastest and simplest way to run containers in Azure without having to manage virtual machine, and it is a platform as a service. Very simple. Okay guys, and this is what I just wanted to discuss with you in this series, in this video. Basically it is a small video, I know, but I wanted to give you clear idea. Okay, there should not be any confusion. For example, let's see here I am talking about two things. Okay, one is Azure Container Instance and next one is Azure Kubernetes Service. So I separately spoke about Azure Container Instances. Now in next video we will see about Azure Kubernetes Service or some other topic like let me show you what it is. When to use Azure functions. So there should be clarity. Okay, I can collect multiple topics in single video, but that won't help you. So if you watch separate videos, definitely you will collect information, you will learn, and that will be informative. And if you feel it is informative guys, you can see on a screen, and I will not force you to ask for anything. If you wish you can do, if you don't wish it is up to you. Till then, bye bye.